to start the second half of play. Ken Trahan along with Rene Nato. Rudy Corso will kick off for St. Aug. Roussel, Poche, and Lamy deep for Rummel. Corso's been kicking everything toward the right sideline, and he has done so again. And again, it's Lamy from his 10. They've covered these kicks well all day, and look at this. They do it again. A 10-yard return, and that's all. The coverage has been great by St. Augustine. 15, Theodore Bush makes the stop. Rummel starts from its own 20-yard line. We'll check the Raider offense, which in the first half had its moments, put 7 points on the board right before the half. The Rummel offense is quarterbacked by Buster Sealing as he leads them onto the field. Tony Villegas looking on. The running backs are Burks and Parquet, Poche, and Myers the wideouts. We've seen Adams as well. Markey the tight end. Chatelain and Graziano the tackles. Hollinger and Mirambell the guards. Rodriguez is the center for Rummel. On first down from the 20-yard line. Burks the slot man. Parquet gets the football. Cuts back, runs right into a tackler. Well, Albert Nichols makes the stop. Really didn't make the best of decisions there as he cut right into the flow. And they are different types of runners. Rene Burks is a get-it-upfield guy, and Parquet is more of a speed and picket type of guy. And that time, he was unable to find running room. Looked like there was some room initially.
Yeah, you know, he is looking for a hole here. He had a hole right there. He tried to cut it back against the green, but the pursuit caught him, and St. Aug is expecting him to be that type of runner, and they're aware of it when he gets the ball.
A gain of only 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9 from the 21. Twin receivers left. And they run the reverse to Poche, looking for a block, can't get it. He's hit in the backfield, fights off that tackle, but goes down at the 19. And he loses yardage, and there is Jonathan St. Cyr to make the stop. He's played a great game for the Purple Knights. Looked like Luke was there to help spoil the play initially, and St. Aug was not fooled at all by that reverse.
And Luke gets so much attention, Kenny, because of Willie Gray's on the other side, and Luke's the outside linebacker on the left side, and they tried to run his way, and Sealing tried to block him, but he fought off the block and really was the reason that this play did not work.
3rd and 11 from the 19. Conversion down immediately for Rummel. Receivers to either side. And they give it to Burks off tackle, and that won't do it. Maybe a gain of 5, and well short in a punting situation for Rummel. So the Purple Knights get Rummel off the field 3 and out, and they'll get the football back for their explosive offense. St. Cyr makes yet another stop, and the Knights pay full 11.
Well, they've got Willie Gray inside. Brian Holmes comes out of defensive end along with Lutz, and Cyr and Gray are down in the inside spots, and they've got a great combination there, defensive front for the Purple Knights.
Murphy to punt, twin receivers deep. St. Aug should get good field position out of this. Line drive kick, very returnable. Costello, lots of room. Look at the speed. Costello might go. Costello's going to go the distance, folks. Touchdown, St. Augustine. Eugene Costello, 55 yards and a touchdown on the punt return.
And Eugene Costello is quite a story, Kenny. 4.5 speed. You said he was a low kick. He took it in, hit it in stride, found the lane, raced along the right side, and boy, I tell you what, he just joined the team. He plays basketball. He joined the team after the De La Salle game, and he reminds you of a couple of players who played basketball and came off of football late. Chris Coward, who played for Florida State, and Matthew Glapion now for Tulane. So St. Aug has a history of those type of players.
Good snap, Corso, the kick right through there. He nails this one. Timeout on the field. St. Aug has exploded to start the third quarter. They lead Rummel 19-7. You are watching the WHNO High School Game of the Week. Corso to kick it off. And again, he kicks it toward Lamy. Fields it near the sideline. And again, the Purple Knights covered. It has been a terrific strategy, and it has worked to perfection all afternoon. The St. Augustine special teams have been dominant in this game, and the Purple Knights have a 19-7 lead.
Well, you know, Kenny, when they do that, they shorten the field. They cut off one side, and it's worked very, very well. And I tell you, you'd almost wonder, I guess, in retrospect, if you let the ball go out of bounds, if you'd be better off. But, of course, a ball that's returnable, you have to take it in and go.
Raiders back down by 2 scores. Burks, the lone setback. He had 104 yards in the first half. He was pretty much the Rummel offense. Sealing wants to throw. One receiver pattern. He's covered. Now the throw deep. Markey has it. Markey inbounds. Markey gonna go the distance, it appears. Joey Markey for 77 yards and a touchdown.
What a play, Ken. I tell you what, this guy is a blocker, a guy who does everything he is asked of him, and what an effort by Joey Markey. I don't think he turns to 40 in 4-5, but he got there when he had to. And Kenny, a play that caught the Knights off guard, Sealing threw it just where it had to be, and what an exciting time for that young man.
You talk about a quick strike capability here in the third quarter. Each team doing it big time. 77 yards, Markey from Sealing. Eddie Fuchs to try the extra point out of the hold of Darius Wilson. Great shot for you. And the kick is through. 9:14 to play in the third quarter. St. Augustine 19, Rummel 14. You are watching the WHNO High School Game of the Week. Albert Taylor behind the wall, shakes one tackle and another, but clock has him and he's down near the 30. So Albert Taylor, who's been outstanding for St. Aug, brings it back to the 30. Purple Knights have the football at that point, leading 19-14. Michael White leads his team back onto the field. White had a big first half. 7 of 13, 153 yards and a touchdown, and he had significant rushing yardage also in the first half. And Albert Taylor scored twice. Purple Knights to the line of scrimmage. They employ the 4 wideout set. Single setback is Arrington. Let's see what adjustments Rummel has made. Arrington wrapped up by Jeremy Pratt. And now the ball comes loose, but well after the whistle. Pratt, the returning starter, a senior at left tackle and a captain. Pratt was hurt much of the early season with a knee injury, came back a few weeks ago, and he's really bolstered this Rummel defensive front.
Yeah, he's the best defensive lineman, good technique, Kenny. Not a big guy, 5'11", 260, but really does a great job plugging in the middle up there. And, well, he's facing some size up front with Horace Williams, 6'4", 288, and Terrell Simon, 6'4", 328.
A gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 32 for the Purple Knights. Again, the 4 wideout set. The running back is Hebert. White rolling away from pressure. Gets a block, goes down. White will lose a few. Slipped down, trying to cut upfield. Kirkley in pursuit. It is a loss of about 3, and it's 3rd and 11. The Raiders have been able to get pressure all day, but I think by my count only 1 sack. This is a sack, though, so it's their 2nd.
Especially Gurley, done an outstanding job. In fact, you get Sangerson right there chasing him down, even though he doesn't make the tackle. He's chasing him, and Kirkley comes up for the assist. 2nd down, 3rd down for the Knights.
3rd and 11. St. Aug, their own 29. Wide left is Hankton. Wide right is Bush. Straight eye. Taylor hit in the backfield. He's dropped. That's Lewis Irwin. And St. Aug will have to punt. Boy, things change very quickly in this game, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And the one thing that's happened since the first half, Ken, is the up-front men for the defensive line for the Raiders have really stepped up and kind of taken charge a little bit. The linebackers have been active, but you got Irwin, Gurley, Sangerson, and company have really stepped up along with Pratt.
Ronald Burns to punt it away. Russo and Lamy are deep for Rummel, standing near their 40. Remember, Burns kicked it over their heads earlier. Bad snap. Great job by Burns. He gets it off. Line drive and down with the football is Lamy at the 40-yard line, but he did a good job of fielding the ball and saving field position there. Rummel has good field position at their 40. 6:50 to play in the third. 19-14 St. Aug.
That was a dangerous catch, Ken, because it's kind of tough to catch it going down on your knees. Ball hits your knee or your hand, I don't get a hold of it. You're on your knees and you really can't do very much. Good shot at the Rummel sideline.
Great
right
job
there
by Ronald Burns of fielding that one-hop snap cleanly. Parquet in motion. This is Burks bouncing it outside. He got a good block at the point of attack. He's close to a first down and has it. Across midfield down to the St. Aug 47. Michael Burks adds to his rushing total. He's had some monstrous games this season, having another big one.
Good block right there by the pulling guard Hollinger, and you see Poche trying to give him a block. But I tell you what, you get him on the perimeter with that speed and elusiveness, and he's strong for 208 pounds, Kenny. He's a tough person to bring to the ground.
Trip set, 3 wide receivers left here. Everybody else tight with Burks the lone setback from the 47-yard line. Burks behind the block of Markey, has running room and has another first down. Poche with a good block as well. Holmes on the tackle. And the tight end, Joey Markey, who we've talked about, is having quite a game. They have really switched people around at that position this year, but he gets another big kick-out block here.
Yeah, Kenny, that was a position by committee, but Markey stepped up and good block right there, allowing Burks to get inside of him. He kind of sealed him off, and Burks, with that good nose inside, cut it back inside, pick up a nice gain and a first down for the Raiders at the 35 of St. Aug.
Driving, trailing by 5, 6:15 and counting third quarter. Counter play, Burks. Upfield for about 4, near the 30, maybe 5. Caven Davis, the strong linebacker and leading tackler, makes the stop for St. Aug. It is second down and about 6 yards to go, just inside the 31.
Kenny, you have to have a lot of confidence in your skills and abilities when you do what Burks just did. Just about tried to freeze the defensive back. We got to watch the pursuit doesn't catch you. You got to hit that hole and go, but he knows what he's doing, and he's done it well this afternoon.
Now Parquet, the lone setback. Burks, the wingman, left. Michael in motion. And now we have a flag down. It looked like Rummel may have moved. Little flinch up front. Boy, the penalties have been big time against Rummel today.
Start. Red.
So from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 11. Changes things quite a bit.
You know, one guy we haven't heard too much from is Willie Gray, and he's being looked at in a lot of big schools, Michigan, LSU, Florida, Florida State, Oklahoma State, and Tulane. And, boy, he follows a long line of outstanding defensive players for the St. Aug Purple Knights.
Coach Jay Roth kneeling, looking on. His dad, Easton, was a tremendous coach here at Rummel. Parquet gets the carry, cuts it in, takes a hit, but look at the effort. He's big and strong, and he's across the 30 near the 29. A gain of 6 before Oliver Celestine makes the stop. This kid's going to grow even more. He's 6'1", 195 already, just a sophomore, and runs a 4.5, as mentioned, and he picks up 6, and it's 3rd down and 4 at the 29.
Kenny, he had a 22.6 yard per carry against Holy Cross. He can break it. We mentioned 260 yards against De La Salle and 130 yards against Holy Cross. Only a sophomore. He'll mature, get stronger and better, and he will be one of the best in 1999.
52 carries, 601 yards, 9 touchdowns on the year coming in. A big 3rd and 4 from the 29. Parquet is the motion man. They give it to Burks left. Picking his way forward. He's close. He is close. Depends on the mark. I mean, he's very close. Looks like, if anything, he might be slightly short. But it depends on the mark as Alred Luke makes the stop. Burks is signaling that we want to go for it because it is 4th down and it's a yard to go. If anything, slightly less than a yard. Rummel has not made a field goal all season long, so there is no decision here.
This is do or die for both of these teams. The winner goes on to the playoffs. The team that loses will just finish out the season, and this is a big situation for both up front lines.
Well, the loser can't go to the playoffs, but the winner definitely will. Power I formation, 4th and 1. Sealing sneaks. Sealing has a first down. Great surge up front on the Rummel offensive line. Rodriguez, Hollinger, and the captain Miriam Bell inside. Raider first down. Purple Knight 23.
As you mentioned, great surge up front, Ken, and that's one thing that real solid, good technique blocking by the up front. The Hogs, if you will, by the Rummel Raiders, and very few injuries. Rodriguez missed a couple of snaps in the first half, but he's back in there, and he does a great job anchoring that offensive line.
3:20 and counting third quarter. Rummel driving, trailing 19-14. Option play right. The pitch to Burks, in trouble in the backfield. He's hit and he's dropped for a loss. Big play by 19, Michael Audrick. Audrick, the senior, makes a big play. That's the same play Rummel scored on in the first half, but not this time.
Yeah, Audrick was wise to that. You know, he's got good bloodlines. His dad is a coach at Fort Shea High School. He was a starter at free safety in '96. Comes up playing his rover position. They allow him some freedoms to freelance. He came up, knew just where he had to be, Ken, and stopped what could have been a big play for the Raiders.
A loss of 4 to the 27. It's 2nd and 14. Wideouts to either side. Parquet in the slot. Fake to Burks. In the flat, knocked away. Great play defensively by Audrick, who read it perfectly. He was about a step or a step and a half away from a touchdown.
Well, he knows he's got a great instinct for the ball. We mentioned his dad. I'm sure him and his dad have sat down and watched many football games together. Sealing handoff, rolling to the left, fake handoff, I should say, and looking for Parquet. No question about it, but Audrick, I tell you, he could have been a hero or the GOAT. He could have intercepted. Had he missed that, it could have been Katie bar the door for Parquet.
Now it's 3rd and 14 from the 27. Raiders taking a lot of time getting this play out of the huddle. Going to have to hurry to the line of scrimmage here. Split backs. We haven't seen much of that in Sealing with a straight drop. He'll run the draw. Design play. He gets a block. He's at the 10. He is at the 5. He's out of bounds inside the 5 with a 1st and goal at the 3. And that was an excellent call by the Raiders, Renee.
Yeah. Excuse me. It opens up the middle for Sealing. He knows just what to do with it. It's like the parting of the Red Sea. And the offensive line just opens up. Good block right there by Rodriguez. So pushes him out the way. Also a kick back on the opposite side by Chatelaine and allows Sealing to scoot up the field. Not the fastest, just gets the job done, and a nose for the end zone.
Graziano blocking downfield as well. 1st and goal from the 3. Raiders threatening to take the lead. Power eye, and Burks is the deep back. Richardson in the game at the up back spot. The give to Burks. He fights into the end zone for a touchdown, Rummel. And this is a situation where you go for 2 because it's now a 20-19 ball game. You definitely go for 2 here, don't you, Renee?
Well, yeah, you're going to have to go for 2, but I'm going to tell you something, Ken. It's not going to be tough because St. Aug's going to knuckle down right here, and 3 yards is going to be real tough to get against the Purple Knights up front.
Raiders will go for 2. Up by 1 in this situation.
You can expect Burks to get the ball here.
Wouldn't be surprised if they use the same formation, and that's exactly what they're doing. Power eye is a great formation down near the goal line. Raiders go for 2, up by a point. Fake by Sealing, and he has got the corner, and a flag is down in the end zone. The conversion is good, but there is a flag down in the end zone, and probably procedure. Boy, that play was well conceived, wide open. It's holding on St. Aug.
It's declined. The point is good.
So holding on the defense, Sealing with a 2-point conversion. Well conceived play. Time out of the field. 2:17 to play in the 3rd. Watch it again as Rummel has taken the lead 22-19. You are watching the WHNO High School Game of the Week. For the touchback. Christian Louvier drives it into the end zone. St. Aug will start from its 20. Wind kicks up. Clouds kick up. Rummel has its first lead of the game, 22-19. 2:17 to play in the third.
Kenny, this game, as you all know, is a long way from being over with. This is two evenly matched teams. Two teams in dire need of this game. They really feel like this is a very important game to them, and of course it is. But Michael White, as long as Michael White's in the game and Albert Taylor has an opportunity to run with the ball, the Purple Knights are dangerous from anywhere in the field.
Taylor splits out wide left. He's one of the 4 wide receiver package. Costello outside of him. Bush and Hankton to the right. Deeper drop by White. Lots of time. Now he'll run. And he'll make yardage, but a flag is down. Another flag is down. It's a first down for White, but hold everything. Hold everything as Michael Burtz looks on. First flag definitely on St. Aug. Second flag probably on St. Aug. It is holding on the Purple Knights.
And Ken, it's getting a little cloudy around here.
I would say your picture might have gotten a little bit darker as we speak, and it's gotten darker out here in Metairie.
Holding on the offense. Repeat the down.
So a big penalty against the Purple Knights. I believe only their second of the afternoon. This Purple Knight offense has rolled up some big numbers. 377 yards in a win over Errett. 372 in a win over Kennedy. 357 against De La Salle. 343 in a win over Holy Cross. And they're doing it today. Butt trailing 22-19. First and 20 from the 10. Harrington to the outside, breaks one tackle and another. Boy, he's running hard. He's down for a gain of 3. Polished off by Jeff Lambert. Lambert had 12 tackles, broke up 4 passes in a big win over De La Salle. And he has 4 fumble recoveries this year. Jeff Lambert's a good football player, the leading tackler on the team.
And Harrington, with that great lower body strength, you're not going to take him down one-on-one. He was a tight end in '96, and he's got Oklahoma State, LSU, Tulane, Florida, and Texas for his services next year as a running back.
Gain of 3, second and 17 from the 13, a minute 20 and counting, third quarter. Counter play Taylor. Escapes one tackle, but not Lambert's. Lambert has him at about the 21. That's a gain of about 8. A good run by Taylor. But Jeff Lambert is a sure tackler, isn't he?
Yeah, Lambert is the leading tackler on that team. He had 17 stops against South Lafourche, and he not only excels on the football field, but plays baseball as a DH as well for Frankie Cazzo's group. But he made a sure stop right here, coming in and really putting the brakes on Taylor.
Nice block by Horace Williams, the outstanding senior, at 6'4", 288. Third down and 9 for St. Augustine. 35 seconds and counting, third quarter. White wants to throw. He does. The slant is there, and he's gone. There goes Cortez Hankton to the races. 79 yards. Touchdown, Purple Knights.
And that slant, once again, Michael White to Hankton on a string. And boy, I tell you, those guys are on the same wavelength. And Michael White with another touchdown pass. He has done it with his feet or his arm. And Hankton, 6'1", 185, a tall, good receiver. He just hit it, caught it in stride. And Kenny, you're not going to stop Hankton. The senior took it in for the touchdown. And boy, I tell you, he was wide open. Great run, great play called here by the Purple Knight staff.
Cortez Hankton, who had a 27-yard touchdown catch against McDonough 35 in a game that he caught 4 balls in, comes through big time here. Corso to try to make it a 4-point lead, an important extra point to be sure. And the snap is perfect, and the kick is there. 16 seconds to play in the third quarter. St. Aug is back on top. We've got a wild one. The Purple Knights 26, the Raiders 22. You're watching high school football. Following the extra point with 16 seconds to play in the third, it's 26-22. Purple Knights on top. 3 plays, 80 yards, 2:01 off the clock to recapture the lead.
Favorite granddaughter's birthday.
Corso's kicked everything to the right side where Lamy waits for Rummel, and that's where it's heading again. This time from his 5. This time a little running room, and Lamy gets it out to about the 30 as the Raiders do a better job here of creating some area, and they have better field position with 8 seconds to play in the third quarter, trailing St. Augustine 26-22.
You know, Lamy, a good defensive back, but he's a 4'6" guy in the 40, a sprinter, good stride, good return man, and that was his best return of the evening thus far. And good field position at the Raider 30-yard line. It will be interesting to see what Buster Sealing and company have in store for the Purple Knights.
Play comes in from the sideline, twin receivers right, and Parquet in the slot to the right, 50 front for St. Aug. Stretch play, Burks running right. Off of the block, trying to get to the corner, and does. Look at this. Look at him run over a tackler. First down, Burks at the 45. Well, the play looked like it didn't have anything, and Burks just made it have something, didn't he?
Yeah, Brian Holmes had him bottled up back in the backfield, and he had an opportunity to bottle him up, but couldn't hold him in.
As we watch the final play of the third quarter, Michael Burks rambles for 15. We enter the fourth and final quarter of play. Archbishop Rummel trailing the Purple Knights of St. Augustine 26-22. You are watching the WHNO High School Game of the Week.